Hi, beautiful Virgo. Welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Virgo, I wanted to do a little bit of a different story, a different reading here for you today. I've asked my guides, and what came back to me was your ascension process. So we're going to look into where you're at on your ascension process, in your ascension process. What does that mean? It means to me, where are you in relationship with the love vibration? Like to just come closer and closer to the love vibration. Where are you? If you feel like, if you ask yourself, how much in the love vibration are you? Are you more like in fear, worry, hopelessness, indifference, frustration, even hope? Hope is not love. Hope is hope, anger, whatever. How far down or up the vibrational scale are you? Like coming closer and closer to the love vibration. That is the ascension process. So let's see what's going on there for you. This is basically mid-May until mid-June of 2022. So Virgo, for your ascension, we're starting with 3 initial cards, and then we're just going to go deeper and deeper. 9 of Summer. Wow. 9 of Summer, wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. How beautiful is that for a start? Just realized something. Okay. I needed to change some little thing there. I hope it's not a hiccup in the video. Okay. What is going on for Virgo and their ascension? My Virgo Nation. Second card out, which is 10 of Spring. Ask for help from others. Ooh, that's a tough one for you, Virgo. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So we have 9 and then we have 10. So there's some sort of process going on there. A little bit of a fire situation in the back. Like there's probably a lot of things happening around you. Interesting to see, because we have wishes come true here, dreams fulfilled. And at the same time, so that can just be like you're overwhelmed because there's so many things to do, but it's like things that you really enjoy, things that you like. Let's see here. Third card out for Virgo, please. And Justice. Wow. So we have 8, 9, 10 on the table. Just give me a second. You might want to see this one. Justice. Number 8. So interesting, because I would understand it deeper if, like, we started with Justice and then the 10 of Spring and then 9 of Summer. But it's like we're starting with dreams come true and or wishes come true, and then 10 of Spring, which is like ask for help, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. And then with the Justice card, take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end, fair and objective decisions. This is like when good karma returns. This is when justice is being served like in your favor. I see a sword there. So like there's probably a lot of communication back and forth about the situation. There's a twin situation here. So if there's an indicator of a Gemini or like sisterhood, brotherhood, whatever situation is going on there. It's so interesting because I don't really see the thread. I don't see, like, usually when the cards come out, there's like a clear picture. I immediately get a clear picture and a clear image, like a clear thread to what's going on. And I think that that's probably part of the message, that maybe you don't have a clear picture just yet. You don't see how this is going to play out at the end. There's something you're dealing with and you're not certain of the outcome, okay? So we start with this 9 of summer. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. So we're going to go deeper there. So why is that here for Virgo, please? Wishes come true. Okay, so we have the transformation card. Number 13, the divine feminine, like going with the flow. Death leading to life. Big transformation. This almost looks like a Cinderella moment. Like you know, when you're a fairy godmother, you're, as you know, as how she comes in every once in a while. And like there's a big shift there for this lady, person, woman. Obviously this is also for a man. With the swirling around with the dress. It's like a fairy godmother comes in to like help her out and transform her into this beautiful person. And that's the big transformation. Like there's a big transformation taking place as we speak. That is you coming into whatever it is that you want. Dreams, wishes are fulfilled. Dreams coming true. What do you say on the bottom? A magical time of life. So like this is something you've been waiting on, Virgo. This transformation might have been, I mean, we have at the core of this reading is the Ascension process. So whatever is going on in your life is always gonna, whatever you're doing, whatever meeting with a person, whatever calling into a new situation, into a new experience, is going to have some sort of relationship to your ascension process. In my opinion, in my belief, that we're constantly upgrading ourselves. We're constantly coming closer and closer into what we usually would say that we normally are. We're not normally there, but naturally we are love. And this transformation is bringing you back there or bringing you up there. And ask for help from others. So you already have this fairy godmother, but ask for help from others. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. I just feel like Virgo, completely generalizing you guys now, but like you have a hard time to ask for help, because Virgo is the one that the people that you probably want to ask for help are the ones coming to you for help. Like Virgo is the person. Virgo is the energy that you want to have around you if you want to have anything done. When a Virgo gets on board, like you know it's going to be good stuff. So it's a little bit tricky for you to reach out your hand and ask someone else for help, unless you're in an acutely like weighing down situation. But this is the time to really practice not doing this alone. There's a fire burning. So I see this as fire in the back there. It's not, but I see it's like flowers and trees and but there's this feeling around you like, okay, there's a little bit of fire going on in the sense that there's so much on your plate. 10 of spring, 10 is a completion. 10 is like you should wrap this up. You should, whatever situation you're in, it should be a wrap. Like it's a completion. And so I think that you're running something a little bit longer than it needs running. Does that make sense? Maybe a relationship that you're in has run its course. I think there might be a little bit of this transformation that you're undergoing, this ascension that's happening to you, with you, for you. There might be a little bit of fear here, Virgo, that in this transformation, you're going to have to let some people go. Does that make sense? And this 10 of spring here, for me, talks about maybe you're hanging on to something a little bit too long. Feels like I talked to someone else. Was it Leo or was it Cancer? I think it was Cancer. Like where you know that the relationship has ended, or you know that there's no more information to share with this person. You know that there's this job, like you shouldn't be here anymore. You know that something that you're doing in your life, like I don't know, something you're doing in your life that you just feel like, oh, this doesn't serve me anymore. Like I'm doing this thing and it's not really good for me, but you just continue to do it anyway. It's like drinking coffee and you feel every single time that coffee is just not good for the body and you just continue to do it. So it doesn't have to be that major, like you should leave a relationship. And it can also just be your thoughts. And that's not so just, because that's like where your bases are. That you're a little bit scared that going through with this big transformation where you're gonna get your wishes, like what you're headed towards, where you're gonna get your wishes, this transformation that you're undergoing, that there's a little bit of fear here that like, okay, so I might have to cut some people out of my life, I might have to change certain things in my life. We never sort of really like that, and I completely understand why that is a tough one, Virgo. So Ten of Spring, why is that? Tell us why that is here for Virgo, please. Ten of Spring. So we're getting, wow, movement, choices, and decisions. Yeah, there's a lot of things happening here. And then we have the Authority card. So if we look at number 2 there first, so you really are trying to find your balance. I'm going to do this for a bit. You're trying to find your balance. And this is when every situation, every what is it called? Area, every element, every category is the best one, in your life is about to shift. So you're undergoing a huge transformation, Virgo. Your ascension process is about really like kicking off, leaving things behind that doesn't serve you, and then coming into new vibrations that sort of presents you to new people, to new situations. So this fear or this worry that you have might not be so unfounded, because it's like, it's a little bit of a tricky situation where you feel like you want to move forward and do what's best for you, but you don't want to like hurt anyone in the process, or you don't want to really, like, you wish so bad that certain people could come along, or you wish so bad that like, why can't it just stay the same? Why do I have to shift this? Can we just not all wake up at the same time? We just go peacefully together. But from the looks of it, Virgo, it looks like you're going to shift basically every single major category in your life. This first one is about your spirituality. The second one is about health. Third one is about your romantic partnerships, your finances, and your creativity. It's like a rainbow of new categories where there's going to be a lot of movement and a lot of changes. And it's about like, we have that together with the Authority. So this is very much like claiming your space, claiming your energy, knowing what you want, going for what you want, and sort of not waver. You can't force people to do something that they don't want to do. You can't make them into someone that they're not. And sometimes we wish we could just, with a snap of a finger, like, just come along with me, just wake up. You might even see a path for someone else. You might even like have it clear, like, okay, if you could just sort of present this little PowerPoint presentation to them, like, here's your life, I see what you could do, I see who you could become, but they're not coming along. They don't want to wake up in the way that you do. They don't want to sort of move into higher frequencies the way that you do. And you just need to sort of stand your ground and just keep going towards what is working for you, Virgo. And it's a little bit tricky for you, Virgo, because that's not your... You just want to have everyone come along, and you just sort of want to check off the list of like, okay, I did it. I got these people with me. But there's something here that you need to let go. And that perhaps like this work and no play, all work and no play, is just about that it has become a little bit too serious. Does that make sense? Like, we're just a little bit too serious about all these shifting and this transformation, and like it should be so much more. It should be a fun journey. it should be a fun journey. And you know, certain people were with them for a couple of weeks, and other people were with for a couple of months, and other people were with for a couple of years. And it's the way it's supposed to be. And you're going to step into new relationships that are just so inspiring to you. You're just wait and see. And then we have the Justice card, and this twin can be a twin flame situation. It can be a Gemini situation. I'm not all for talking about twin flames because I think that we got that story all wrong, and people are sort of putting themselves through things that they're not supposed to. Love is love. And if there's someone who's being mean or toxic, or, you know, and to just say that, oh yeah, they're fighting and it's my twin flame and you're sort of supposed to put up with it, that is just not my belief, it's not my story. I think that the twin flame story was something else to start with, and we have sort of shifted that into something today that is not in accordance with the universe's law and the vibration of love. I'm sorry if I'm shooting someone in the heart right now to say this, or if you want to shoot me as I'm saying this, but don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here to say, if there's a twin flame journey here, make sure it's love. Make sure it's love, okay? So the Justice card, it's like we have good karma here. Something is working out in your favor. Don't give up. There's something here that's going to turn out in your favor. So can we just go deeper here and to the Justice card, please? Why is that here for Virgo? 9, 10, 8. And then 9 and 8 again. Oh, wow. So we have the Solitude card, number 8, and we have movement, accelerated motion, number 8. So I just feel like this represents this 8 and 8. We've had a situation here. We have a solitude situation, perhaps a hermit situation for you, Virgo, where you have gone into a place where this transformation, or this like knocking, almost like a knocking on, like, okay, it's time to go, Virgo. It's time to make this transformation. It's time to shift these categories. It's time to leave a relationship or go forward. And you know, the tower there, the tower is built into those rocks. So I don't feel that like this is a tower that's happening now. This is probably something that happened in the past. So something maybe took you by surprise, caught you off guard, something, an element in the past made you slow down the process. Does that make any sense? Like, okay, so you feel like you're on this ascension journey. You feel like you're getting closer and closer to love. You're literally leaving more and more of the lower realms, like the lower vibrations, stepping away from fear and from anger, from revenge, from anything lower vibrational level. And something happened in the past that sort of catalyzed you, can you say that, into more of you being very, very clear about what you don't want, so that you can be clear about what you do want. However, that also made you withdraw a little bit. So maybe that's why, like, asking for help or staying a little bit too long in something that doesn't serve you. This staying too long can even be like staying too long in hermit mode. Like you just went in there because of this tower situation, and you haven't really fully come out yet, because it's like it's a little bit of a guardedness, or like you're protecting yourself. And it's just saying, like, the book is written, like in the past the book is already written, and now we're having a blank page. It's a blank page there for you to write your new story. Not your new history, your new story. The one that comes forward, the one that comes now and into the future. Like, it's your time to put down a story on a piece of paper on how you want it to be. And whatever you like perceive, whatever you perceive as a reality will become a reality. And as you start to like really, really drop out of this past, go ahead with this beautiful transformation, come out of this hermit mode or this solitude, there's going to be so much, like the accelerated motion forward, the momentum is going to pick up speed really, really fast, and it's going to work out in your favor. We have the 2 8s there, which is like, I wasn't going to say courage, but yes, courage as well. But power and strength and endless possibilities. This is your infinity sign. This goes on forever and ever and ever. And it's for you to decide, and it's for you very much to claim your energy and claim what's yours, and claim, not in a revengeful mode, but just to like, this is who I am, and this is where I'm going, and this is what I need on that journey, and that is yours to have. That is not up for debate. Does that make sense? So just continue on your path, and karmically you will get back what is yours. Justice is going to be served in your favor. That can also be like feeling like life is not on your side. Life is just not giving you or yielding you whatever it is that you want. And it feels like it has always gone to someone else, or it has like, it's not fair that you've been super Virgo and still it hasn't really shown up in the way that you want to. And now really leaving the old story behind, coming out of this hermit place and really going forward. There's a beautiful situation that's going to come back around and give you, like, you're going to win this situation. Karmically, it's going to be really, really good. So I'm going to take this into the extension and see what else I can find there for you. Going deeper here into your story about your ascension. And so if you're interested in that, we have 2 links in the description box down below. Read about them and see whatever fits you better. And I hope to see some of you guys there in the extension. If not, thank you so much, Virgo, for coming here, watching these videos. Please subscribe and like the video if you do. It really helps the channel a lot. Thank you guys. Hope to see you soon. Bye.